is moving out.
Yeah.
He said the thing. He said the thing.
Oh, guys, he said it.
Yeah.
Oh, we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome
Yeah,
back
things,
to
you know.
JoJo's
Right up
Adventure. Yeah, we're live. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to JoJo's Adventure City
we're
of
live?
Churches. Stop cutting me off. Let me finish the intro. I am your GM, Roxy.
There's some churches in this city.
This session 26, the Devil's Card Part 4, and these are all our players. Skora, can you introduce yourself?
Hello, everybody. My name is Skorak, and you know me from such critically acclaimed shows as Skorak and Skorak.
The second one was the theater play. The third one is the
Yes.
musical. The fourth one is the film. I'm
Skorak
already
Revelation.
Skorak 2. The score
Which one?
universe.
Which one is the sequel? I lost count.
Enter the Skoraverse.
Of course. Alright, that's good.
Oh,
That's good.
I'm still. Hold on, I need to change my. I gotta change my my reactive.
Who's that? It's all animated. That's the coolest thing we've seen.
Yeah.
No, keep it. What are you doing?
That's my. That's one of my TTRPG characters in the style of Cave Story for the Cave Story streams that I do.
That's really cool. I mean, it's fucking
Yeah.
ears animated.
Good.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Friend Duncan made it. He's really good.
That was sick. Alright, well, you're up next, Wes.
Hello, I am Wesley. I'm from Sequence Break. I'm up an hour early. I woke up like 10 minutes ago. To play Anthony. He's no longer he no longer has the stand of the main antagonist. And also he's a grandpa.
Officially.
Officially grandpa.
Wesley, what time is it right now in California?
7 a.m.
Nice. You see the
Yeah, can we get-
dedication is oozing from this man.
Can we get an applause for Mr. Wesley the Warner up in this? Can we get just like this man?
Fucking 7 a.m.
What
you.
Gen Z wakes up at 7 a.m. anymore? No one. Not a single one.
To be fair, sometimes I do wake up at 7 a.m. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, Super. It's also
Last time I woke
impressive for you as well.
7 a.m. was like school. Last time I woke up.
Yeah,
7 a.m.
no. I take my meds at 9 a.m. So sometimes I do wake up at 7.
Ah, okay.
I don't know if I should make a joke about that. You know, like I feel like I shouldn't. Like a mental joke, you know. I won't. Just for the record.
Yeah,
I
who's next? Who's next?
Yeah, let's get this going. We don't have a lot of time. What the fuck am I doing? What am I? It's you, Super.
Oh, it's me. Hi. I'm the reason Wesley has to wake up an hour earlier. Because I have 1 hour and 53 minutes, and then I have to leave.
Yeah, so this is gonna
And
be
that's it. That's my introduction.
It's gonna be an extra sort of session. A good intro though. And Hukas.
Yes, it's me, Lucas. Yes, I'm here. Hello. I woke up at 8 today, which is unusual, but not 7. So I'm better, you know. I'm doing better, that's for sure.
You take the silver
Mentally.
medal.
I'll take the silver medal.
Yeah, Wesley
No.
gets gold. The rest of us get bronze. No, actually, no. Mastino gets bronze. Super. Because
Yippee.
on average, he wakes up later. Like
Yeah,
those
yippee.
7 a.m. bring you back to normal. Okay, I'm
Yeah, it's
gonna end up
between
wasting time.
6 and 8. I wake up between 6 and 8.
6? Oh, you
Yeah,
have to get
sometimes
gold
I
then.
wake up at 6. Sometimes I wake up at 6. I don't get to decide. It's, you know, the luck of the roll. at what hour I wake up.
All right,
Some
Wesley.
early risers
Wesley,
in
we
this.
appreciate your sacrifice and all, but we're gonna have to give the gold medal to Super because he on average wakes up earlier.
True.
Yeah, it is what it is. It is
Actually,
what it is, yeah.
normally I am woken up around that time. It's just my mom forgot to wake me up.
It was unusual this time around, though.
Yeah.
Can we get an applause for Wesley's mom, who wakes him up on time every time?
True.
Can we get some applause up, please? Up here.
Not gonna be able to wake me up wake me up anymore because I'm moving out.
She's moving out.
He's moving.
What is
Did
it?
we say it? We're saying it?
Yeah.
It's happening? It's happening, guys. We get it. We get it. We get
Alright,
it.
that's enough with
He's
intros.
moving out.
I have the longest recap of the whole series staring back at me. I think I'm just gonna like there's so much information, so many things happened last session that were all very important.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
I'll give a TLDR. I will give a TLDR, and if you want more details, you can read the description or watch the damn session. But basically, a confrontation broke out after Moira tried to kill David. Okay, and in that confrontation, what ended up happening is that Emily tried to shoot David, and Grandpa Tony stepped in, and he died in the process. Because of that, David got back his stand and it managed to escape. And after that, the Moira said, "Okay, well, since David escaped, it's all over. I might as well reveal everything." And she said two insane things. One is that the universe has been stuck in a time loop because what's happening is that Moira and Anthony from previous loops will try to stop David and Quiet Dawn, and then David will get will awaken his stand, or a stand, and that stand allows him to turn back time, and goes back to the start of the universe, right from the Big Bang, and that just repeats over and over again. And
I'm wondering why he would do that now. That's what I'm wondering. Why would David turn back time on purpose every time? That's what
I
I'm
suppose it
wondering
does.
now.
Maybe it's that because he doesn't seem to remember what's happened.
You think maybe it's
maybe-
unintentional? It just happens.
Yeah, so maybe it's a thing of he goes back because he's like, it'll be better this time, and then it's just the same universe.
So one of the
Okay,
pieces of
okay.
information that she gave you, straight up, is she's the only one who remembers the time loops. Because you guys don't remember
Yeah.
the time loops. That is what she said. She's the only one who remembers
Yeah.
time loops. And the second huge piece of information that she revealed was that our Anthony, is Grandpa Tony from a previous loop that she sent forward in time in hopes of outnumbering David, basically.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So that's the recap, basically. And we are back to you guys trying to find a place to hunker down and prepare for Silouan's and Quiet Dawn's next
How much
assault.
time passed? Does the exhaustion reset? That's what I'm asking.
Okay, yes. First of all, 1 full day passes. 1.5 days passes, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
1.5 days?
Yeah. But let's go step by step. Where do you want to go? What is the place that you want to
Yeah, what did we say
hide
last
in?
time? Did we say the bush? We go to the bush?
Just
Go to the
somewhere in the
bush?
desert.
Somewhere in the, yeah.
Somewhere in the desert. I mean, now that the exhaustion reset, I can use a flashback to just spawn in a hotel for us to be in. Now that the exhaustion reset.
No, it makes no sense though, because we would have to go somewhere when you had the exhaustion, and so you have to rest
Yeah,
in the place
yeah,
that you put the
I mean,
exhaustion in.
Yeah, narratively, it doesn't make sense, but gameplay-wise, I could do that.
No, he found the glitch. Damn. Is
I
this a
mean,
Genesis one or is it like?
it wouldn't be too smart anyway, right? Hiding in a hotel that one of us owns. That wouldn't be very smart. Would it?
Yeah.
What if we go back to the TV shop? What if we go back to the fucking TV shop?
That's insane.
that.
That's a long way. Let me.
Yeah,
It's a
all the way
long
back.
way.
Yeah, but we're
That's a-
going in that
that's a long
direction
way.
anyway.
Yeah, we're going that
Actually,
direction anyway.
I guess. I mean, that has to be several hours. By
You
car.
haven't. I guess, of course, you wouldn't know, but like, maybe it would be nice if you. It would be smart if you thought about where the enemies are headed. So obviously, the last place you were is Sydney. Actually, yeah, I think that going in the bus is not a bad idea. And if you want to go back to Adelaide from Sydney, you're gonna drive through a lot of, wasteland basically. That's not the correct way to say it. A lot of wilderness, right? Like flat, deserty kind of thing. It's not gonna be so easy to track you. And this
It's
happening
14
1.5
hours
days.
by car.
Yeah. It's not impossible, basically.
Yeah, okay, in 1.5 days, we could be at the bush, we could be at Adelaide. We just have to decide either Adelaide
yeah.
or the bush.
Do we know what the bush means, by the way? Do we know? Because
It's Australian,
yeah, 'cause, like
Australian slang, just meaning, wild, the untamed areas, like a forest, like a
country
or
kind of
jungle.
you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't
So
know.
like the bush means like just wherever, just somewhere where there is no major city, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah,
Oh
you guys
my
want
God,
to go
we
back to Adelaide?
I guess we go back to Adelaide, honestly, because like we know
We're going back to the fucking TV shop?
we have experience fighting in that thing. We have an advantage.
It's actually the first time where you guys are the main target. You're not chasing someone who's chasing someone else. You guys.
Our
they're
goal
coming
is
for you.
basically just get to somewhere defendable.
Yeah.
Yes. If we go in the bush, then we won't have. At least I would have an advantage because there's no. Well, actually, no. Mastino can just produce ice now. Yeah. Problem with that.
Once
Yeah.
if you get to Adelaide, what will you do there? Where will you hide, or will you figure it out when you get there?
I mean, I'm actually for going to the TV shop. I'm actually for going to the TV shop.
The longer we're thinking about this, the more time I have to just research like historical fortresses in Australia. So like.
That don't. That,
Yeah.
I
Look
bet
it up.
there's
Look it
someone
up.
It would be like the ending of part 5. Like the historical side.
Exactly.
All right. Okay, so you guys, do you want to look up maybe if you find anything, or? I think you should just like go to Adelaide. You were already kind of.
Look, the
Talking about
TV shop is safe, don't worry. I'm sure it has like a bunker. Wait, fuck, I could use a flashback to just say, like, yeah, the TV shop has a bunker.
Now that you
Like
guys,
insane.
That's insanity.
Mastino bought the TV shop for the bunker.
it's pretty insane.
Or
flashback.
while we've been gone, that's what you had Monica do. Install
Or
a
that,
bunker.
or that,
God.
or
Oh,
I
yeah,
could
well,
use
that's
that,
like
yeah, a flashback to be like, oh, all this time I had Monica make a bunker in the TV shop.
Full on with like a sledgehammer and a hard hat, like
Yeah.
Yeah, just Monica. She didn't hire anyone else. It was just Monica.
You gave her like a 50,000 to make it happen. She pocketed the like 49,000 and then bought like tools with the rest. Classic construction fraud.
I could do that. That is unironically an option with the flashback system. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
unironically
Yeah,
an option.
you can do whatever you want. Yeah, I could say no.
Yeah, you could say no, but since you didn't shut me down, I'm assuming that I could do that.
I like hearing your guys' crazy ass out of pocket ideas. Like I do enjoy listening to them. That doesn't mean I will. I do think that that's a bit of a stretch.
Okay.
You know. Yeah, it's just entertaining to me to listen to you guys go on. But I
I
don't
mean,
think that's
maybe
plausible.
he's paranoid enough to do that, you know. Maybe Mastino's paranoid enough.
I don't think so. Nah, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Hukas, any update on your?
Not really. No,
Okay.
not really.
Yeah, it makes sense. Australia doesn't really have didn't have a medieval age, so to speak.
No, it didn't. It didn't. If I said Star Fortress or something like that, or Palisade or something, we don't have enough time for this shit, basically.
Yeah, we
So-
don't really know.
we don't have enough time for this shit. So
All right.
I vote for Adelaide.
I will say due to general paranoia from your part and like trying to stay safe, basically, and just like this and that, it takes you the rest of the day. So now you have one more day before, like half a day. No, I guess at least 14 hours. No, I will say it takes you a full day to get to Adelaide. So now you have another half a day, 12 hours to prepare. This is not really prepare. You guys don't know canonically when they're gonna arrive. You just know that it will happen eventually. So, you guys drive through the countryside of Australia for hours and hours and hours, and the day becomes night and the night becomes day. Who's gonna stay up all night to drive?
Drive.
Yeah.
I think we'll switch.
Yeah,
switch
it's
with,
fucking
Mastino.
Paul and Mastino will take turns.
Okay, all of you take 5 exhaustion.
All right.
I was gonna
great
make another. Yeah, actually 4 exhaustion. I'll be a bit more reasonable. I think 4 exhaustion.
All
is fine.
right.
Cool. You eventually go over the Adelaide Hills, relatively close to the family estate of that Quiet Dawn was born in, and you arrive at Adelaide. What do you want to do from here? You haven't noticed anything weird. Nothing. No one following you. You're checking your back. I'm assuming, obviously. You haven't noticed anything weird.
What do we want to do? We have to put down on paper, like, what is the strengths of our enemy? You know,
Maybe
what are the strengths
I
of our
should
enemy?
show you a map of Adelaide straight up.
Right now, the strengths of Quiet Dawn is Dionysus. That's it.
What
I see.
happened to the to click click boom?
Daphne,
I don't know.
you
She got
I-
raised by fucking Paul, and
Yeah,
then I
she
don't
got-
know.
She got rizzed and then just kind of went somewhere.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
so
don't know what's up with her.
Anthony, you have your laptop, by the way.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I do.
You do have your laptop.
okay.
yeah.
So we're
Wait,
good.
I have her laptop. We should look at that.
Wait.
Right, have
Is
you
the
had
laptop-
that the entire time?
Is the laptop
Well,
in the body?
What?
It's okay. So like, we converted here when
You were in Sydney.
David was trying to get his stand. Yes, and then we went to. No, wait.
And then you stayed at Sydney.
I'm trying to say that like, is the laptop in the body or in the original body of Anthony? Did we take that from the body?
No,
Or
no.
is
The
it there?
laptop is.
Well,
is
either
a-
way, I would have a copy of the laptop because of how the stand works.
The,
Yeah, it's
the,
a
the
stand,
laptop
yeah,
is a
it's you're right,
separate
you're right.
object to Daphne's, body. Like it was spawned. She can't
No, he's
make it
he
disappear
means
and
since I
reappear.
died.
Yeah.
He-
she can't make it disappear and reappear.
Okay, so we have it basically.
Yeah, you just have it.
Okay, so she's not a problem. We will not have to fight here.
She wasn't a
So-
problem anyway, but yeah.
Yeah.
Even if she does show up, she wouldn't be able to do anything. So yeah, you're right. Anthony,
tried
do
to
you
use
want
the
to
laptop.
check out the laptop?
Yeah, have you tried to use it? Like, maybe we can use it.
No, I don't think that we can use her stand,
Yeah,
but
okay, probably not, yeah.
it might have some info on it.
Anthony, you open up the laptop. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should first find a safe place, and then check it out. Okay, yeah, that sounds more reasonable. Yeah, like maybe Georgia like closes the laptop and goes, let's just get somewhere safer first.
Yeah, all right.
Okay. This plane just name a place like we want to hide beneath like in a stadium or something, or we want to hide in the sewers, or we want to and that will be fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, I am fine with whatever you guys select. I'm still for the fucking TV shop just because it would be cool. I'm still for the fucking TV
I
shop.
think TV shop would be fun.
I mean, as far as we know, right, Quiet-Dawn doesn't really have any detection abilities. We could legitimately
as
just
we
get
know.
lost.
Honestly, you guys are pretty excited about the TV shop. Maybe we should just allow it. Okay. Okay, I mean, sure, I guess.
We
So
all
it takes so long to get there that I might as well just look at the laptop as we're driving.
If we get to the TV
true,
shop
true,
at
my
that
bad.
point, we are basically resigning ourselves to the fact that they will find us. And I'll be honest, I don't fancy our chances of a siege against a man that literally can't die. Like, at some point we will lose. We're making it a war of attrition, which is the one thing we don't want it to be.
George just like kind of goes, whoa, that was pretty smart.
What? Yeah, well, after last time I realized I may have been fucking around a bit too much, so... started rubbing my two brain cells together.
Huh. I get you. Just kind of looks down again. Georgia speaks up. Okay, I know it sounds a bit strange, but I actually agree with Mastino. Maybe we should go to the TV shop. Because, yeah, it's bad, but what place isn't bad? We can survive in the forest. It's not like it's gonna be any easier to survive out there than it is here. And who knows how long it might take before they arrive. We might as well go to a place where, we're sure that we have a chance at defending, and we'll, in the meantime, survive and live in. So Georgia's part, Georgia, I think, wants to go to the TV shop as well.
Like, I feel like if they have detection abilities, right? If they have a stand user that can detect people, it doesn't really matter where we go, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, they're gonna detect us anyway if they have such an ability.
As far as you know, they don't have such an ability.
Yeah, I'm saying if they do, it doesn't really matter where we go.
Yeah. And as far as you know, Silouan's ability to like kind of sense where feathers are doesn't apply here because it's memory
It's
based.
now so different.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So you could go to the TV shop, honestly. But I do like Emily's thinking process here.
We all agree then?
No ideas.
We all agree then?
I mean, Mastina is the only one who came up with an idea. So, like, I mean...
Well,
Yeah.
my idea is
No
we
one
just
else.
My idea is we just kind of avoid population centers for a bit, and then we can think of a better idea.
There are a bunch of... definitely in Adelaide Hills, there's a lot of very...
Hold on. If he's trying to get to us,
What?
if he's trying to get to us, if there is no human around, okay,
True.
that is standless, then he will not want to die. It will
Yeah,
have him
because
trapped,
then he'd
essentially.
be like miles away.
Yeah, he will be teleported away, and we will be a one-on-one with Dionysus. So we don't want to be in a city at all, because then we entrap him.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, because he cannot use his ability. So we wanna be in the bush.
Yeah, that's some pretty
Fuck,
good logic.
we always go back to the bush in the end.
It has to be the bush. It makes sense. Strategically, it makes sense.
Yeah, and I mean, hey, at the end of the day, he stand if there are no standless humans around. Does kind of do nothing.
Yeah.
I think we can go to the bush.
Yeah, that's probably the best idea.
All right, we're camping out in the middle of the desert.
Hell
Yep.
yeah.
Does have to be a complete desert in the around Adelaide Hills. There's it's like a forest, right? But not extremely lush. Let me check out one more time. Adelaide Hills. I'm pretty sure it's not like complete desert, right? Yeah, no,
I mean,
it's
hey, with
like a low vegetation kind of thing. There's some trees every now and then. There's actually some forested areas as well. Yeah, you have some variety here. You want to go somewhere that is more open, or I actually would suggest you go to the deep forest, as forest as you can make it. You know, like
There are
a
forests in Australia?
forgotten. Yeah, around Adelaide. Yeah, there are. Based on the image I'm looking at.
Okay, Mount Crawford Forest.
Yes, we go there.
And depending on
Yes,
gonna
that
spend-
one.
We don't have a lot of time in this session. Let's not spend it looking at
Yeah,
names of
yeah,
forests
let's not
around
do that.
Adelaide.
Let's not do that.
Charleston Conservation Park.
right.
Lowell Bushland Park.
All right, we spent enough time on this. You guys make your way to one of the more well-covered and forested area on the other side of Adelaide Hills, trying to stay as far away from people as you can, while not also going to the scorching desert, where you'll definitely won't be able to survive very well. And because it's like wide open, you are more visible. And you come down. I'm imagining Mastina's ability will come in very handy here, as he's making all sorts of survival, kind of like maybe tents.
Yeah, I guess a little
Yeah.
campsite.
Yeah, I'll just spawn in the supplies. I'll have you guys mount them. I'm not gonna dirty my own hands. I'm just spawning them in.
Do I roll to see
Alright.
if I can set up the camp correctly? Should I roll for that?
Go, Paul, and the others set up the camp.
Go, my slaves. I mean, my workers.
Go,
I mean,
my
employees.
Paul.
All right.
Go, my Paul. I'm gonna roll just
Go,
for fun.
Paul, send it
Okay,
out
I
like a
fail.
Pokemon.
I hit my head, and that's what I failed.
Can
to set
I
up the camp.
help?
You can help him. I love how you rolled without even like getting the okay.
Oh my god.
You did it again. Okay.
Getting them out of
Well,
the way,
this
you know?
this camp is not coming out well.
I think the
What are we
camp is
doing?
coming out fine. It's just that Paul hit his head again. Paul, take
I
one
think
d6
that's funny.
exhaustion.
Oh my god,
As
bro.
you trip over. Hey! You're the one who wanted to roll without asking me first.
Yeah,
This is
true.
payback.
It was for laughs, man.
Oh, I'm laughing.
All right. So you guys finally.
Meanwhile, is Moira
What do you
still
mean,
with
what?
us?
What do you say?
Is Moira still with us?
Yeah, of course. Where would she be?
I want to talk to her.
You want to talk to Moira? Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
So
You
just
guys
kinda
like set out camp, and you're starting to like cozy up to the relax after the building process.
Yeah.
And Emily walks up to Moira, who is just kind of gazing away at like a little opening in the canopy, looking at the stars.
Hey there, timeless stand supernatural ghost thingy.
She turns her head to you, almost a little bit surprised. She didn't really expect you to walk up to her, but I mean, you're part of the crew. It's because Emily, what is the matter?
Well, I would like to think that, realistically speaking, we both kind of fucked up back there, which kind of led to David getting back his, his juju.
Yes. I
Yeah, well-
overreacted. I do think that. I don't know.
Well, I've been doing some thinking, and I guess I'm not exactly happy with how I've been handling this whole thing so far. Yeah, I've mostly been doing it as a chore. I don't really think I ever fully accepted that it's real and it's happening. So I've been half-assing things, hoping to get back to my regular life. After what happened, well, someone got fucking killed. I want to actually help. So I've been thinking. What exactly do you call yourselves again, all the feather ghosts?
We are the choristers. Your stand is one of them as
Chorister.
well.
Yes. So, given Skullman wants to get all of your guys' feathers to rearrange himself, does that mean that every one of you could technically do that? Get the other's feathers and just merge into themselves?
I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure. My consciousness, well, conscious self, where I'm recording memories, so to speak, only started about 500,000 years ago, and it ends when
that's
my
all.
feather is plucked out. So I don't know what happens when we all come together. Whatever it is, it must lead to the universe being reset. But I have no conscious memory of the tail end of the universe.
I guess in that case, it's time I got to the point. There's not really an easy way to say this, but we don't have a way to win against David right now. Realistically speaking, for a little bit we could just kill him, but well, now it doesn't work. None of our stands have anything that could potentially end him. And if we try to simply trap him, he just kills himself and gets out of it. But we could have something like that. You did say Sound of Silence is one of you, meaning that he can, well, accept feathers. He doesn't have his own, but nobody says that he needs his own feather.
She seems very troubled by what you say. It's definitely shook her up a bit because the realization never really occurred to her. It always has been like she always has assumed like, okay, Silouan's the bad guy. He's the one who does the whole thing of gathering the feathers. So she's kind of like taken aback a little bit and continues. I suppose that might be possible. Again, I'm not sure what happens when all the feathers get together. I know it results in the universe being reset, but and that David is responsible for it, but other than that, I mean, what if you just doom us all again?
Well, in that case, it's, what, time 3426? At this point, I think you, of all people, should be past the point of caring.
Emily, I have spent all of my energy into bringing Anthony into this timeline, into this loop. I don't think I can
Yes, and
pull
now
that trick
Tony's
off again.
dead, which means we have one Anthony again. Sorry, Moira, but your trick failed. We are basically back in one of the other timelines.
She looks away in desperation.
All I'm saying is, at this point, the only thing we can do is something that has never been done before. It could work, it could not work, but we cannot possibly get any more fucked.
Your idea is, well, it might work, but not knowing the details has really stings. It doesn't help at all. I'd say, if we are gonna go with a plan like that, it's better if it's the last option.
Well, walk me through what other options we have, right? Because the only one I see is stalling.
Look, it looks bad, and it is. I'm almost certain David will succeed again, but it is not exactly the same. In the previous loops, it was me and Anthony. That's it. In this loop, it's you, it's Paul, it's Mastino. You might have a chance together. Don't write it off so quickly.
Look, we can either sit here and wait for a miracle, or make the miracle happen. I mean, look at SOS, okay? You say he's a chorister, but clearly there's something else going on here. I mean, you guys, what happens when your feather is plucked?
We disappear. We cease to.
Exactly! He shouldn't exist, and yet he does.
I will admit I
Maybe
don't know why
if
that's
he
the
gets the
case.
feathers, something different could happen.
I will admit I don't know why Son of Silence is able to withstand, to be alive. But I suspect it has something to do with you. Maybe he propagates your existence through you, or shares in your life energy. I don't think that's reason
Look,
enough
one
on
way-
its own to pluck out all feathers and look. If you ever get the chance, sure. But we just don't know. Do you want to make a sway roll? What are you trying to tell here exactly? You're basically trying to tell here to. Are you trying to tell her to give you her feather?
Don't we also have the rock?
No, we don't got him.
You guys have no one.
Oh.
You only have Moira right now.
Yeah, it's just
her.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in that case, I guess yes, that is what I'm doing.
You're trying to tell her to give up her feather.
I think the best that you can get
trying to
is
be-
her saying, "If I'm about to get stolen, then do your plan."
Yeah, that is what she's getting at. That is what she's getting at. I said it wrong. Well, yeah. So
I'm not expecting you to
reaffirms
just, pluck out your feather and give it to me, right? But I think you've lived long enough to know when you've outlived your usefulness in this time.
Okay. Do you now want to make a sway roll?
Yes. You know what? Fuck it. I'll use my last 2 spirit dice. This is gonna be a 5d6 roll.
Oh, fuck.
This brings me back to 0 spirit dice. By the way, Hukas, you're muted!
True.
Yeah, I was saying he wants to get at the Requiem so bad.
Or whatever
This is
happens.
gonna be
Yeah.
a fucking record. It's gonna be something else.
It's gonna be
It's
something.
We'll see, I guess. Yeah.
Ah,
Christ.
Wow, those are needed.
Or,
damn, that's
on.
kind of brutal.
hey, you
Hey,
gotta- you gotta
I
give
mean,
some
win is a
respect to
win,
the
right?
ladder.
Win is a win.
Yeah,
gotta give respect to the ladder. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This just proves how like how resistant.
Moira is into this. Yeah, no way. Okay, Moira.
Hey, she got the full house. She got the full house, guys. Guys, you got the full house.
I think you get the
True.
20 points
Holy
in
shit,
Yahtzee for that.
Balatro reference.
True. How much? How much is a full house worth?
Sequence of 4 in like Yahtzee.
Yup.
What kind of game is Emily playing? Okay, look. So Moira is just gonna like lightly shake her head, and again look at you with certain intensity and say, "If it comes to that, you're free to use my feather. But I still have something to give. I can still teleport beings forward in time. I saved you last time by teleporting Mika away. So yeah." Didn't know how to handle that,
Well-
apparently.
So yeah.
Fine, but something tells me that when your feather is about to be stolen, it's gonna be someone else getting it.
That
You're gonna
might
get
be
many
just...
chances like this.
Is he trying to gaslight Moira with this?
He's not trying to gaslight her. Emily's saying exactly what she thinks. She's not being like manipulative right now.
Yeah.
If I sense that the feather is in danger, I will give it to you myself. Deal?
All right, fair enough. I suppose since you can see the future, that's about as good of a assurance as I'm gonna get.
I cannot see the future. I don't know where you got that.
Fuck.
I feel it's a very
Plan's
realistic
ruined.
thing for Emily to like dismissively say, "Oh, like you can see the future" or something like.
That's very
Yeah, not to know
know.
exactly how the power works. Yeah, whatever. You can probably see the future or something.
Damn.
So yeah,
All right. Guess I'll be yay over there in that time.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we have like what, like half a day to create a Minecraft like secret base. What is this?
well,
Yeah, we're gonna make like a dirt house.
I guess go ahead and tell me what measures you're taking to not be discovered. Like, do you want to put camo like on the outside of the house?
There is
What do you
there
want
is
to
0
do?
point. There is 0 point to hide. 0, because like we're gonna fight them eventually. There's no point. There's no point in hiding. But we should make defenses. I think.
The problem is that, look, it's not necessarily. If they can't locate us supernaturally, them finding us is not as simple as, Australia is a big fucking place. But the moment they find us and we start fighting them, we've already lost. Because, well, David is basically endless.
No, I mean even this is a little bit meta. But like even in the idea of the game, like what we're gonna do, just like you're not just gonna say like, oh, then 5 years pass and you run out of water. Like.
Yeah, who knows? There could be a time skip.
I guess, yeah. This is D&D. Yeah, anything can happen. This is bizarre.
I say, all right. Can I tell you? I guess what Georgia thinks, which is what I think. But I mean, Georgia will basically say that. I'll do it in character. Yeah. So when you're around the campfire, it's like late at night. She basically approaches all of you and goes, "Okay, I think the way this works is thus. They will eventually find us. We will eventually have to fight. But if they know where we are already, they can pull off all sorts of tricks. My worst fear here is if they pull up with a truckload of innocent people just for David to use.
Nice. That's not good, yeah.
So they will find us, but staying hidden is still useful because whenever they get too close to us, we will surprise them.
What if we're a step ahead?
What do you mean?
What if we
will
ambush them?
I mean, if one of them gets too close, I guess, yeah. But
That's the problem, though. To what end? We can't defeat David.
David is not yet.
Oh, ye of little faith.
David, it's not yet undefeatable. He's. Well, we can't kill
Oh, what?
him.
Immortal and unstoppable.
No. Well, look. The worst case scenario is if he gets the last feather, the one that he needs. At that point, Moira said that it's impossible. But until then, we have a chance. Something. Anything. It's better than that option.
Okay, so what is our end game?
Keep Moira safe. I guess. Forever?
For how long? Oh my god.
Our end game is stop David.
Yes.
Our end game is to stop him from fucking up the world. Moira
Alright,
is
so-
just the way he will do that. So
Alright, so I'll go back then. If we kill him, he revives. If we don't kill him, he kills himself and then revives. We cannot kill him and we cannot trap him.
we can trunk him.
Trunk him?
Okay, is this Paul talking or me talking? Like I don't even know anymore. Okay, this is Paul talking. We can tranquilize him.
I guess.
Huh.
Yeah, that's not a bad
No?
idea.
We can put him in a hibernation chamber.
You know, I've been thinking. I don't think David's the one we have to worry about.
I'm
I think
listening.
it's Silouan.
But-
So,
Silouan.
last timeline, I was apparently sent forward and therefore wasn't there. Which means that I couldn't have grown old, I couldn't have gotten a wife, and I couldn't have had David. David
Oh
didn't
shit, yeah,
exist
you're
in
kind
the
of
last
killing your
timeline.
parallel kid.
Sorry, what did you say, Wesley, at the end there?
David didn't exist in the last timeline. Because I wasn't there to grow old, to have a child. But it's still reset.
Oh my god. She's right.
I mean, hey Moira, what exactly happened in the last timeline?
Did
So,
we break Raxi?
do you turn to
We put
Moira? Does he listen to what Anthony just said, or Are you like, trying to keep it a little low?
Says he did. Says he did.
Well, up to you.
It is quite the realization. Why? Because
See-
he's basically lying. If you think about it.
I think we broke ourselves.
Bro, none of these feathers loyal.
None of the feathers make sense. Wait, so
Bro, it's...
what? So Moira has been. Okay, this is not confirmed, but Moira has been lying to us about David being the bad guy.
Possibly.
Well, she's been adamant that David was the dude that ends everything in every timeline.
Yeah.
Either she's lying to us, or she because like it makes sense in her story that like, well, David plucks the feather out of her, or someone with David plucks the feather out of her, and then something else, not David, ends the world. That can make sense because she's not there to see it.
True.
You know?
Could
So,
be
like,
something
she doesn't have
else.
to be lying.
Even without David, it could have been something else in that previous
that-
timeline.
That's
But
kind
she
of
at
the thing
least
that I'm.
was like,
That's kind of the thing that I'm mainly getting at. Of, it has to be some. I think that David is a tool for Silouan.
Well,
And if
okay.
David's gone, Silouan's just gonna get someone else to do it. Silouan is the one that we have to get to.
Yes.
it definitely seems though like Moira, like for some reason, does say that, hey, it's David in every timeline, you know?
Yeah.
That is very specific.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's just because Silouan always defaults to David, but since that last time there wasn't David in that timeline, he had to go somewhere else. I have no idea.
Also, this is very meta, but Raxi's reaction was very suspicious.
Also,
Extremely.
yes, DM man. Sorry for metagaming a little bit.
Get used to it, Meta Man.
We're not
At
sure
the end of
if
the day-
she's lying, right? Because it could very well be that it always defaults to David, but if David doesn't exist, then something else will do it.
Well, if,
Yeah.
if there was someone else who
Look,
did
what
it,
Raxi asked.
Moira sure as hell didn't tell you who.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Look,
Though,
Raxi
actually,
asked if
wait.
Moira
Okay,
heard that.
hold on. Now that I'm thinking about this more, she has to be lying
Really, why?
because she said that she knows. She just said earlier that her memories only happen while she only knows what happens while she exists. But once her feather's plucked out, she stops existing.
Yep. And if David is always the one that plucks the feather out,
Okay, wait. What do you mean, Wesley? Because like,
She can't know for sure. She can assume, but she can't know for sure. Because she's the only one who can remember the past timelines.
she can, but she has said many times that, like, she assumes that David is the one that, or that the David's new stand is the one that resets the universe. That's an assumption.
Mm-hmm.
She has said it.
well,
I forgot. You know what? I'm still waking up. That's what that is.
It's okay. It's okay.
well, no, we're talking only about what she has said she knows, which is that David is the one that plucks her feather in every timeline, which couldn't have happened in the last timeline because David didn't exist.
Exactly. So we're back to the beginning. Like, David is not the one causing not necessarily the one causing the.
No.
reset.
I
You know what?
think
Here,
we
let's-
should. I think we should ask Raxi's question, which is, did Moira hear that? And that's Wesley's,
Yes,
choice.
yes, yes.
If I use a flashback, she didn't.
No,
Yeah, I
can
mean,
say
we
she
are
did.
kinda,
can say she just did it.
discussing this in the open.
I can
Yeah,
I
I
can
think-
say we can say that like I don't have a problem with you guys realize it on your own. Or like, sorry.
What if we just
Anthony
go ask
realized that, and you know instinctively that is.
Like we have a
Kinda weird.
mind link and we understand what he understands.
No. Anthony would try to keep it down because he knows that puts Moira on the, on the spot.
I don't see any I don't see any reason why
We can't ask, right?
Anthony. No, I don't see any reason why Anthony wouldn't say this out loud because he's not thinking of Moira as an enemy right now before he said it, right?
Okay. Do you want to?
I'm
take
saying
a-
because
take a
like I
flashback?
think it should be Moira should hear it.
Yeah, why
Because
don't we just
we-
ask her? Why don't we just confront her with it?
Yeah,
I think that-
exactly. I think her reaction will betray her.
I think that Anthony says it, and then it can just be everyone's like, that's a good point. Everyone looks at Moira all at the same time after having been betrayed multiple times.
True, the feathers have not been very kind to us.
To be fair, Jara didn't do anything.
Zara did it. True.
Jara is
Justice for
innocent.
Zara.
Jara is
Jara
innocent.
can stay.
Jara can stay. There you go. Jara can stay.
Damn. What happened here? She was taken, right?
Jara.
So,
Jara is a he. Jara and Demas were just in the in Mastino's backpack and were taken away by Mika.
Yeah, we have no idea where they are right
Fuck.
now. We have no idea where they are.
Yeah, so after
Just-
saying that, it's like, oh, what, David couldn't have ended the universe last time. We just kind of,
Yeah, we will
everyone
turn.
looks at her. So how
We'll
did it
turn
end
to
last
Moira.
time?
Yeah, what happened last time since David didn't exist?
Last time. Silouan collected all the feathers and he must have used them on someone else.
Well, I mean, weren't you there?
Once my feathers plucked
Who
out, I'm
plucked
not
out your
conscious anymore.
feather last time?
One of the choristers of Silouan. They're not the same every
Oh.
time. It depends on.
They're not the same every time.
No, well, they are usually, but they're not every time. If you change the object of the origin, the chorister changes.
Okay.
So, does Silouan know that what he's doing is, well, I suppose by definition pointless, since the universe just resets every time he merges?
As
And what
far
is
as
he
I
trying to
know-
achieve?
As far as I know, Silouan is not aware of the loops. Only I am.
Have you tried to explain it to him?
Yes. She doesn't believe me.
What, does he think you're lying?
Yes.
Huh. I suppose
is
that does
difficult.
seem plausible.
So what does he think his memories of the previous loops are?
Does he
Whatever.
have those?
Well, he has to know where the feathers are somehow.
As far as I can tell, it's like a flash of memory for him. He can focus on the memories, but he can almost
He-
sense them, like a
He
blur.
just instinctively knows.
Maybe he's aware that he has that power, maybe he's not. Either way, it's not just as potent as my ability to remember the past and the loops.
Okay, so what do you remember that happened last time? It shouldn't be that hard. It was the last one.
You're right, David did not exist in the last timeline. If he did, then, well, it would have been over a lot sooner, but Silouan did exist. basically gave up. I banked all of my hopes and dreams into this loop. That was the whole reason for teleporting you here in the first place. I honestly did not think that I could have stopped Silouan on my own. It was pretty futile. One way or another, he would have gotten my feather, so I just gave up.
You know, Silouan doesn't seem very strong. Even if you say that.
Yeah, technically, couldn't someone just shoot the feather off of Silouan and that would be it? How come that never happened in any timeline? Did no one ever try to just pluck the feather off of Silouan?
Is there a power that he has that you're not telling us about?
And like, you know, put it on a chair or something? You know, if there is thousands of timelines, surely at least once someone managed to pluck Silouan's feather.
Unfortunately, that never happened.
What the fuck?
I've never witnessed it. And the universe always resets.
You seem to have been very scared of David's potential stand. You know,
Yes.
the one that he. So without it, what is the issue? Because we have been with Silouan for a while before he betrayed us, so he didn't seem very threatening. So what were you afraid of? If you took care of David.
I assure you, I did what I could to make sure this timeline succeeds. I think I fell asleep after using my power to teleport Anthony into this timeline. It took too much strain. I must have lost my consciousness. From that point on, Silouan's job was much easier. Walk up to me and pluck out the feather. Or have one of his other choristers do it.
I've been meaning to ask, by the way. Silouan's a skeleton.
Who stops the
JoJo's
music?
the rock. I forgot the name of the book.
Demas. Who stops the music, by the way?
Damas is a book.
Okay, no one? Okay. Alright.
What?
Sorry. Go on.
If
What'd you say?
someone pauses the watch together, the music just stops for everybody.
Yeah.
By the way,
Oh yeah.
just saying
Oh
it,
wait,
like-
the watch together. I should be in the watch together.
Oh my god.
Act like I was always there. Don't worry about it. Act like I was always there.
Exactly. Anyway, Mika is. What is Mika?
Mika was created from a cloud, and is the one that
Cloud,
can teleport you.
Yeah. I remember what Mika was, but I couldn't remember what Mika was. Anyway, then I go and Sound of Silence is Sound of Silence. What
Yeah.
are you?
What did you what?
I'm asking Moira, what are you?
You're
Oh, yeah,
asking
true. What were
Sound of
you
Silence
bound to?
directly.
No, I'm asking
No,
Moira.
Moira.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Technically
What's her-
speaking, Sound of Silence is like bound to me.
Sound of Silence is Emily.
You know? Yeah.
And you're asking Moira what is she?
Yeah.
Yep. Like, what
What was
object
she-
is she bound to?
Ah.
Yeah.
Actually,
Moira-
yeah, even like Mika. What object is Mika?
Mika
Mika's a
is
cloud,
made from a
apparently.
cloud.
That
Yeah.
counts as an object?
Yeah.
I guess.
It's just like vapor. So like, what if like I make a bunch of steam and then put a feather on it? Does that count?
maybe Moira is the
Would
universe
mustard
itself.
gas count then? Could I
Oh my
put the
God!
feather? Could I put
Oh,
the
no.
feather on the mustard gas? If a cloud counts, then like mustard gas should also count for a feather.
Why is the recurring joke of this campaign mustard gas?
Because you keep pulling it out. Because you keep
true,
pulling it out.
That's kind of yeah. It's kind of my bad.
It's like
I
every
gotta-
every enemy stand at some point you're gonna be like, guys, I have an idea, and you're gonna pull out the mustard gas.
Oh my god, guys, it's been right in front of us all this time. What are we doing though? It's mustard gas. Come
Mika,
on.
more like musta.
Mustard.
Like two different
Must
stands.
I must throw this canister. You know?
Okay, anyway.
Yeah, Mika, well, not Mika, Moira. Moira turns to you and answers your question. I came from sand. I'm sure Silouan told you as well at some point.
Yeah, probably.
You don't look like a sand. If I'm being honest.
Sands of time. Yeah, I can kind of. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I kind
Six
of
up.
get it.
Yeah.
Even if you don't look like sand at all. I mean, you have. I point to the small little hourglass on Moira. I
Yeah.
mean,
Oh,
you
yeah,
have
of course.
that, I guess.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Just Anthony, Paul, and Georgia like
that actually does make sense.
rubbing their chin, agreeing, like saying that. Yeah, that's
I
good.
don't-
That's good. Success.
Sense of time, yeah, I get it.
I
Sounds
don't
like-
think we can
sounds
get
legit.
I don't think we can get anything else from here right now. Like I don't think we have enough evidence.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. It has a story for everything.
Yeah. No matter what, she seems to have like an alibi.
Yeah. The only thing we're going off of really is like Araxi doing an oopsie as a DM. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm sorry, but like that's
What?
you know.
Like that?
'Cause you
That's
said,
the
like-
most. What?
Okay, I have a wild thing to ask her.
Okay.
Was there ever a universe where you just killed me?
I mean,
Like before
surely at
David
least
was born?
one. Like, right, surely at least one.
Like instead of sending me forward, just kill me
I
so
assure
that David
you,
wasn't
I
there.
have no reason to do that, and if I did, I have no memory of it.
Well, if you did it, clearly it didn't work as a solution.
Yes. That as well.
We still haven't figured out how Anthony's parents in this world know that he was stoned in the previous world.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that as well.
How two random people? Well, damn.
I mean, assuming it's not
Wait.
just the wildest coincidence.
Yeah, like it could be, but like there's no way.
could be,
There's no
but-
way. We should go ask your parents.
That
stuff.
would be difficult.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That was a talent. Yeah, well, that's my bad. That's
How will our heroes
Paul
overcome this obstacle?
Paul immediately feels like he's the one who got in the mustard gas.
yeah. We should ask your. Oh wait.
Anthony, take 1d6 emotional damage.
Ah, damn.
I'm taking 1d6 guilty damage.
Yeah. All right. It doesn't seem
damn.
like you guys got through or managed
Didn't
to
got close to anything really.
Yeah, you didn't
Yeah.
really get close to anything. It is progress to know that something fishy is going on. Believe it or not, it is a good thing. Like realizing that.
It is kind of weird that she's that she was
What-
so adamant that David is the problem when clearly it's Silouan.
So, Silouan and David are in the same team?
For now, yes, as far as you know.
So they have
For
a detection
now.
device. So they have a detection device. It's called Silouan.
Well, see,
The thing with Silouan
I'm
is that
assuming
he
the
can
timeline
only...
is. So,
The thing with Silouan is that, according to Moira, the only reason he can tell where feathers are is because he can kind of remember them throughout the timelines. So Demas and
yeah,
Jara
true.
were in about the same places in all of the
Yeah.
previous timelines. So yeah, he can kind of
So-
remember.
So if
Yeah,
I'm right
but-
about this,
But
wait,
at this
if-
point, because I'm here, because Mastino's on our side and everything, I assume we've essentially gotten to the point where this timeline is so different that what we do, he's not going to be able to remember a version where we
Yeah.
exist.
Yes. That's very much true, according to Moira again.
Yeah.
Um,
Honestly, it's a wonder that it was working at all up to this point.
yeah, true. But the thing you said about them working together, to elaborate, David knows where Son of Sun's feather is, and Silouan does not. So Silouan is helping David to hopefully get that information out of him. You don't actually know exactly what's going on with that, but that's the only reason why Silouan is even considering an alliance with David, because he wants that last feather.
Wait, I just thought, why did Silouan lead us to David the first time? What was the logic behind that again?
He wasn't leading you to David, he was helping you because he was thinking you are his best chance of getting all the feathers. So he's like,
yeah,
okay,
but
you
I'm
guys...
specifically, I specifically forget why he led us to that area in general. The first
it
time
was
that we
like
met Dionysus.
It was like how you call it, goodwill. Like look, I'm doing
Okay.
this for you,
Yeah.
and then you will later help me with the feathers or something like that, right? Because
Yeah, he did say that,
when you
right.
got into a corner, he did go, okay, now that you guys are like quite done is too strong for you, let's go get the rest of the feathers.
Mm-hmm.
Any other
So-
questions in the Q&A?
So
God,
Silouan
he's
is
like a Reddit email.
Silouan is very
Yeah.
fast, right?
AMA, ask Moira.
Yeah. Ask Moira anything. Sorry, Paul?
If we post Moira in a position where she was in the previous timelines, can we not ambush Silouan when he's on his own? Or do you think he will bring David with him? Because like
Probably
eventually he will have to like start going on his own because he's way faster than David. He's like a traveling stand. Like eventually
Yeah.
he will want to split off and like, where is she? You know?
Counterpoint, he'll probably just be patient enough to wait with David. I mean, that's how he led us to feathers. He's probably just going to do the same thing with David.
So you think that the next time we fight is gonna be Dionysus, David, and Silouan that we fight? It's gonna be
Perhaps.
together.
Or at the very least, it's going to be Silouan and someone else.
I mean, hey, if we ever do want to bring the fight to us, you know, sound travels way better through the ground.
True.
I could basically just have an SOS turn into a giant siren calling Silouan to us.
Better than a skeleton does, at least. Sound travels through ground better than a skeleton. True. But they are very resourceful. There's always that chance that they will just not show up. It's like, oh, the last feather, Moira is there. Okay, we'll just stake him out and prepare on our part as well. So
Yeah.
Georgia wasn't wrong. This has to be like a surprise of some kind.
Yeah.
You have to
I mean, I
surprise
don't
them
plan to
somehow.
call him where Moira is. I'll be honest. My idea was to basically go somewhere else and do it. And leave Moira, like, to the place where we're not basically broadcasting our position.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, so you weren't able to glean too much from that, but that's alright, I guess. For now, you did learn some things. And
Wait, I'm gonna wait. Hold on.
okay,
I have one more thing.
okay.
I kind of look at Moira and go, if David needs all the feathers to get his super stand, why was he so sure that he was gonna get it already when he tried to kill himself? He was in front of a crowd of people. He was giving a whole speech.
He wasn't trying to get his that stand, like a feather stand. He was trying to get his mother's stand, which was his original stand. Well, basically swap back. You know.
Okay. Why did he think that was going to work?
Well, oh, the light that it produced, the blinding light, it has to do with the power of his original stand.
What was his original stand? The one that he had when he was a baby, I suppose.
That's the one that he usually grows up with.
Yeah.
And then using that, he's able to get all the feathers together and presumably reset the universe.
What is it?
It is a light, blinding and powerful, that covers the sky. It is capable of incinerating everything he doesn't like into ash.
So is that stand gone now that his mom is dead?
It's probably accessible somehow, given that during the speech he seemed to have unleashed a little bit of its power, but obviously he couldn't do it for one reason or another.
That's interesting. Why would that be? Honestly, it's gotten to the point where her explanations aren't like making the most sense, I'll be honest.
The problem is that we
yeah.
don't have like extra dimension. Like we don't have any way to debunk them. That's the problem.
We don't have any way to debunk them. It's just kind of that doesn't ring true.
It's like the way she got her position of authority makes it that it's impossible to question. Like, given all that she has told us, it checks out within her own logic.
Yeah.
So it's impossible for you to like debunk it. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, she has way too much like exclusive information that we can't really like debunk. You know, that we can't really like question.
She has too much leverage in her own story.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Well, your question was answered.
Sort of. Yeah. So why did... That's...
Okay, are we good here? No more AMA, right? We gotta get going as well.
Yeah, we're probably fine. I think even if like we weren't having this out of character talk about like, she's kind of suspicious. I feel like given how she answered everything, everyone would kind of be on the same page anyway.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
I think that makes sense. Georgia as well definitely would just be looking like, hey guys, we've been
Things
betrayed by
things she definitely should remember she's being clammy about.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Like, what she says makes sense, right? If she said it like very confidently, I would believe it. But she's being like, I haven't seen what happened. So, like,
Yeah.
do I
Yes.
believe that? Do I believe that?
She seems to be hiding behind the gaps in her own knowledge, you know?
Yeah, we can't prove that she 100% remembers everything, so she can hide behind the guise of I can't
Yeah,
remember it all.
which, fair enough. It's like thousands of timelines, so fair enough.
Yeah. Though I will say, us asking her about the last timeline and her not really being able to say much was probably the most suspicious thing so far.
Yeah, she was really clammy about it as well. Yeah.
Oh no, she's just taking her time to really make sure she's giving out accurate information.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
She wouldn't want to
believe
lie
you,
to
yeah.
you guys.
Yeah, of course. She would never want to lie to us.
All right. Well,
Aside from all the times that she lied to us.
Yeah. Other than that,
If you ignore every time that she lied to us, she never lied to us. Not once.
True.
true. It's factual. You're right.
Also, thinking about it, now that I'm like looking at her in a slightly suspicious light, it is kind of suspicious that she only started telling us everything when the one other person who could have possibly stood in her way to tell lies was dead.
Yeah. Plus, not gonna lie, if you are being suspicious of her, then her trying to kill David and telling us jack shit is also kind of suspicious.
Yeah.
Okay. We can't do much. How
Yeah.
suspicious are the characters really? Like,
We
they
know-
cannot be suspicious like openly. Maybe each of them has maybe Anthony has in his mind that doesn't stick out too much. You know what I mean? But he wouldn't
Yeah.
say it. I think Paul wouldn't say
Yeah,
it.
definitely
'Cause
not.
we have another ally right now.
I think
We shouldn't
I think that
outright
there's-
accuse her.
I think that it would not be that hard for like once we finish our conversation and Moira's like in the back of the car or something, up in the front of the car, we just all like kind of give each other a look like that didn't sit right, right?
Yeah, that was a
Maybe.
little-
We don't have to say specifically. We just kind of have to show the like we're not really buying that to
I
each
think-
other.
I think we have a battle to prepare for.
Yeah.
and with that, we go to the next day. You go like cut some Z's, and all right. You wake up the next day. As I said before, from Sydney to Adelaide Hills to the next day, it's about 1.5 days. So, after 1.5 days, I'd say like you spend the morning all hunkered up. You have people like on the lookout. Definitely. Generally like trying to be as careful as you can, and scan the whole area around you. Let's say I'm just gonna roll a die to see because you would be taking turns on the lookout, right? Okay,
Yeah.
4, 5. It's a 1d5. Let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 5. Paul.
Yeah.
Paul, you're on the lookout. While everyone else is doing, God knows what. Probably just like trying to find something to eat. Well, I guess you're just standing around Mastino, just waiting for him to spawn like a 5-course meal or something.
Yeah. I mean, I could spawn food. Yeah, they sell food, so definitely.
yeah, not bad.
Yeah, food is just like I feel like the idea is because food gets eaten and then it doesn't have value for you. It's like a pretty bad exchange.
Under most circumstances, yeah.
Can I ask something? Is my frost like we have said it again and again, but I don't fucking remember every time. My frost doesn't melt like ice because it's stunned, right?
Yes.
It's stunned frost.
Yes.
Doesn't. Okay. I'm gonna since I'm on the lookout. I think I'm gonna use this time to surround slowly but surely make a sheet of ice, but not on the ground, like not on the surface. I mean, below the ground, like deep frost, like just below the ground.
Yeah.
There is a thin layer of ice.
Okay,
Or
you're not
like
gonna explain why.
as
You
much
just
as I
wanna.
can.
Okay, sure.
Well, why? I mean, come on.
Look,
to explain
easy way to
Oh,
phrase
yeah,
it.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
so he can have ice, but not look like he has ice.
True. Okay. There
Yeah,
you go.
yeah. And also so we don't sleep around, you know.
All right, that's good.
Yeah.
Paul, you are looking out towards. You're on the hill, so you're in an elevated position, and you're looking out, scanning a level, wide field that stretches out really far into the horizon, right? On the other side of Adelaide Hills. And at some point, as you watch sort of the clouds go by, you see a flash, like a line descending from a cloud really far away. Like a white sort of layer, like a white glowing line. Like in an instant, just it just zips to the ground. I don't think this would be any. I don't think Paul would have much trouble recognizing this as Mika for sure. He must have come back. It has been just about 2 days since he was teleported away by Moira. So, you see him teleporting to one of the clouds really far away. After a little bit, he teleports back up and then teleports to another cloud a little bit closer this time. Then again, he goes back up, like noticing that there's nothing around, goes back up, teleports a little bit closer again. And generally, it's not like a clean, sort of like he's coming straight towards you, he's looking around a lot. God knows how long he has been doing that, but he's clearly just on the lookout. He doesn't have a specific target. He's just scanning any area he can, teleport to.
He's throwing darts at a wall.
He's throwing darts at the wall. Yeah. So eventually, okay. What do you tell your friends, by the way?
I wake them up, but not rushfully. You know, like, oh my god, wake up. You know, I don't want to alarm them too much. Just we have a bit of time, I think. So I wake them up, get them, you know, tell them to like prepare. Like I know it's gonna happen. There's nothing we can do. Like he's gonna eventually find us. So like I wake them up.
We just got a hit to the feather. We just have to displace the feather. That's all we gotta do.
Yeah.
Just a good 6. We just need a good 6. That's all we need.
I was
It's a nice.
Did we make our camp seem like an abandoned camp? Because like, what I mean is that like, what if we just hide inside our tents and don't show ourselves and wait for them to get closer? I don't know. I don't know.
Seems a bit too complicated now, probably.
Yeah, whatever. I just wake them up.
Okay, all of you gather up, and you wanna like you're just trying to keep tabs on this guy. He's getting closer, so he eventually will be will teleport almost right next to you. Actually, you don't know at first. You just see him teleporting, getting a little bit closer, and then he teleports up, and he doesn't come back down. And then a cloud moves overhead.
I shoot the feather while he does that. I shoot at the feather.
A cloud moves overhead.
While he does that, I fire at the feather.
Oh my god, it's so far
You
up.
hear the sort of like shoop sound effect of him teleporting down. He's about 100 meters away. Let me check the...
Easy, I shoot the feather.
About 300
Easy.
feet. I'd say 300 feet is more accurate than 100 meters. It's about 300 feet away, so he's kind of far away, or like you approximate it's about 300 feet. You do see a bit of like ruckus where he landed down. The trees kind of like pulse in and out from the shockwave, and some birds like fly off. You don't hear anything. If he doesn't, you also realize that he doesn't make sound when he moves. He floats in the air. It would be really hard to tell where he is. Does any one of you wanna try and figure out what exactly he is, or do you wanna genuinely let him get closer to you, close enough to like, both of you spot each other?
Well, I will say as much. Emily thinks that maybe if he goes for that teleport thing again, SOS might be fast enough to be
Do
able
I
to
have
block
a
his
line
feather.
of sight, Rexy? Do I have a line of sight?
Not right now. Oh yeah, not right now.
Okay,
Damn
so
it.
He teleported that, so he teleported. Did he roll?
No
Oh,
one
no, okay.
rolled.
Sorry. False alarm. What was I saying? Oh god.
He do be coming. The boy's coming.
I was trying to remember. He needs to touch us to teleport, for us to teleport, or is it any part of his body?
Yes, he does
Like
need
if
to
I
touch
touch
you.
him,
I mean, I guess
if I
you
touch
don't
him-
know if there's other parts of his body,
yeah,
but I
don't
mean,
know, yes.
he has touched with his hands every time he wanted to teleport something. And of course, he can teleport himself whenever he wants.
Because I can incapacitate him now, I can just almost Cinderu him right now. But I think it's better if we let him get inside the camp, so there is no visual contact with any of his potential allies. So once he gets inside, I have a sheet of ice everywhere, so I just teleport behind him, freeze him.
I honestly think that he does not have any allies around. I think it's just him.
Probably it's just him. Still,
Because thinking about it
that's a good plan.
reasonably, he's the quickest one.
Oh yeah, true. He's a
So he's the scout.
Well, Paul definitely didn't see anyone else when he saw him
Yeah.
scan around, so yeah. So I think Paul will try that. I think he will wait for a bit just to let him come a little bit closer, and I'm gonna pull the trigger. I'm gonna summon Soldier of Heaven behind him and try to grab him and freeze him.
Okay.
Yes.
Try to make that cloud water.
Yeah.
I did. I did tell you
Sorry.
you can't. So you're waiting for him to arrive first, because as I said, you have lost sight of him right now.
Yes, I have to be able to see him. So I'll try to hide somewhere.
Yeah, there's not that much truthfully you can do right here. I was just asking if anyone wants to we get out there. Which I realize most of you don't want to do that.
I'll be somewhere waiting for a line of sight. Oh, I'm waiting for this guy to show himself.
I'm gonna signal to Mastino to like wait, you know, because like if I freeze him first, it's gonna be way
Okay,
easier.
I'm gonna wait then. I'm gonna be like behind a tent or something. I'm gonna wait.
How many dice do you have on your shooting? Do you
I have
an-
3. I have 3 in precision.
Right. I have 3 on my free stat as well. But you can invest, so it's 4 dice. Hold on a
Right.
second.
I can
Hold on a
invest. I can
second.
make a generous donation. You're
So
right.
it's better if I try to freeze him, use my dice, and
True.
use your investment. It's 4 dice. Okay, so we're gonna do that, Mr. Axie.
Sorry, what? I was making. I'm so sorry. I was making a page here.
I'm gonna
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna be looking at the entrance once he enters the camp, okay, and I can see him. I'm gonna summon a soldier of Hell behind him and freestyle him.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes, simple.
Okay, let's all get to this map here. Also, the music stop again. I swear to God, whoever's doing this. No, that's actually me this time. Let's play air because he's cloud. Yeah. Okay. I apologize for the map. Not a great map.
You know, we could heat up the mustard gas so it can rise to the air, you know, and just kill him, you know, there.
Bro, I so bad want to get that feather and like put it on something else. So we have like our own feather guy.
Put in a fucking pebble again. So I have to
No, you know, if we get the feather, I would put it on like a gun. I would put it on like my gun.
Yeah.
Just to see what happens from that.
We put it in the Enigma engine.
I get the fucking. I get the fucking whole horse. I get the whole horse stand.
The entire horse?
Yeah, the whole horse. The entire horse.
If we're gonna put it in anything, I feel like a serious consideration must be made for the Enigma engine.
The car. That would be crazy. Emily, can you put your token in here?
My thingy down, yeah.
All right.
Okay,
and,
so like, wait, is that a cave? What's happening here?
Yeah, sure.
That's a cliff.
Okay, listen.
Impromptu map.
Okay, I'm gonna go over here then.
Yeah, makes sense.
That makes more sense to me.
Let me delete soldier.
Oh, I'm gonna wait for a line of sight. I got a bullet with that feather written on it.
Damn, Simohehe. Of the Australian outback.
I'm specifically staying by her.
Okay, sure.
He's a little suspicious, isn't he?
Specifically in a way of because okay, all things considered, even if we weren't suspicious of her and everything, I feel like the best place is because Mika is so fast, he can just go around us once he sees her.
And one of the big problems
Yes,
we have right now is that this guy is. How will this look like? I wonder. No, it won't. It won't look good. Okay, the entire battle map right now is overcast, which means that there's a cloud going overhead as we speak. He could teleport wherever he wants. Because he can just go up to the same cloud and then come back down on a like different relative position.
Yeah.
I can't paint maps, right? Yo. Okay, that's fine. Well, it's overcast. Okay, listen. He will notice you at about the same time as you guys do. Like, when you see him, I mean...
I
don't
think it's necessary. Like, I wanna be hidden, like, look out. I don't think Georgia needs to be there. Georgia, I don't think she needs to be there in the open.
Okay.
Georgia.
So the first line of defense is Paul freezing him, right?
Yes.
Pretty
Okay.
much.
Okay, honestly, that seems reasonable enough to me that Mika wouldn't immediately immediately, notice you. So, sure, go ahead and try to roll for that, Paul.
Yes. Okay, so do I get an investment?
Mr. Mastino, would you kindly give us your money?
Yes, you get an investment. Yes,
You know,
sir.
man. Okay, so I have 3 of my own dice. I give 2 spirit die, and I have 6 die. You know, I gotta make sure this goes well. So I have die. 2 of them are spirit die. The last 2 are spirit die, and the middle one is investment. So the first 3, if I get a 6, that's gonna be a spirit die. Okay, let me. Okay, boom. By the
That-
grace,
By the grace of God. That
by
was
the grace of God.
not a
I
single
mean, win
save.
is a win. Win is a win.
A 5.
That isn't a win.
A 5.
Oh my.
By the grace of the great Mastino.
Good. So 5 is a good number. 5. It's 5 out of 6. So, Paul, you stand your stand. Just as he's rounding, just as Mika's rounding the corner here. And oh yeah, there you go. You summon your yeah. And you do manage to grab him. You Son of Silence. You want Son of Silence? Sorry, not Son of Silence. Soldier of Heaven to wrap its hands around his upper body. I'm imagining.
Oh no! He's not just hugging him so that he can have his hands free and just touch my fucking stand. No, I'm grabbing him by his hands.
Okay, let me show you the design of Mika. Let me just.
Let me just get reminded of.
Non-existent hands.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just. Yeah. Get it over with.
So let me just transition here. Do you see what's happening below the bicep? That he has. There's nothing there. Yeah, not great. He does have this little purple arm, wristband, I guess.
True.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe you could grab those. I guess, yeah.
If I
That
had a
would be the
sack-
only place where you could grab him.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you don't really have a choice here. If you do leave his
Yeah, I
hands
don't really
open,
have a choice.
he would just teleport you away.
Yeah.
Right. That should work reasonably well, honestly, and I'm thinking about it. So, a 5. You do grab him. You manage to grab him. And Mika is visibly surprised and goes to turn around and look at the Soldier of Heaven. He struggles a little bit, but eventually realizes that the ice is already spreading too much. And in fact, a bit of the ice is it's almost like it's condensing the air that he's made out of.
Yeah, it's turning him to water.
Oh yeah. Okay. And he becomes heavier. It's like he becomes fog.
Okay, yeah. No, I'm just trying to figure out a way for the ice to spread on him that makes sense. Okay, if he gets condensed, he turns into water. That doesn't... Huh. Okay,
If
I'll
he
say
conde-
that.
gets
I'll say that.
Turns into water, and then the water turns to ice. Eventually.
Yeah, okay. We'll say that. He's slowly turning into water, which is basically you're just killing him at that point. And so he does panic. He will, however, do the only thing he can do right now, which is teleport himself.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So I think we'll just. You said the Soldier of Heaven can exist away from you, right? It's a long range stand.
Yes.
It is a long range stand. Okay, so you don't have a problem here. Mika will teleport up and get off sight. And I think Soldier of Heaven, because Mika kind of disappears into the cloud above, Soldier of Heaven will like fall down. I mean, it's not a big problem. You can just desummon him and resummon him, but you know he's all the way up there, all the way up in the clouds.
Back in the clouds, where he came from. So the lore thing.
All right. I do think, I do think that is. Suba, are you here?
Yes.
Shooting him would have been better. I'm not
Okay.
gonna
I
I do think shooting him would have been more sure. Yeah. Okay. Anyway,
Do I have the line of sight?
you will in a second because Mika is gonna disappear into the clouds and not waste any goddamn time whatsoever.
I was gonna
Reappear.
say he's gonna appear around Moira.
He's gonna appear next to Mastino.
Next to Stino.
What?
All right.
Trying to
point
outplay
blank,
you.
Point blank fire at the feather.
Okay, you better fucking hit this.
Is it speed or I think it's speed. this
It's
time,
speed.
right?
He's forcing you to use speed here.
I'm gonna use 3 spirit dice for this.
Oh fuck!
So it's 6 rolls.
Effectiveness
Oh my God.
pretty high. Effectiveness max. Position desperate. As we as
Yeah,
is every
either
position.
either I hit
Okay.
this or I get sent to a fucking side quest again.
Yeah.
Theoretically, right? Is there any way to hinder rolls? Now, I'm not saying I'm gonna do it, but
What?
is it possible?
Do you wanna what do you wanna do?
Let's say theoretically, one of the people in this combat would rather that feather didn't get destroyed so they could, like,
I'm not trying to
Take it.
destroy it. I don't think it's gonna get destroyed.
I
if
will
shoot
tell
it.
you this. You don't know that if you shoot it.
Oh well,
it might
it's
get-
a risk.
That's fair.
It's a risk I'm willing to take.
I guess
We're
that's
just kind of
not
going off the
bad
assumption
for
that
you
they're
guys.
relatively indestructible.
Yeah, you would assume that the magical artifact is indestructible.
Yeah. Okay. So like you don't know that for sure. If
I'm
they can
assuming.
get destroyed,
We should have
honestly,
asked
that's not
that,
bad.
but you know what?
That's not bad because if you destroy the feather, then you know.
I mean, that's still good. That's
scenario
still
is prevented because there's no feathers anymore. There's no 6
that's still
feathers.
good if I destroy the feather. Anyway, I'm gonna roll this speed.
well, okay.
Well, 5's a 5. 5 is a 5.
Damn. They didn't answer my question.
You would want. Okay, how would you want to achieve that though? That's my question.
Hindering?
Yeah, no, I mean, like, what do you do literally? Like, what does Emily do to make sure
Well,
the feathers don't destroy?
I'm gonna try to have Sound of Silence reach out and go to basically pluck the feather before he can shoot it.
Okay, I do think that's a bit far. You're a bit far to do that. Right, like Sound of Silence is a bit far at least. He was trying to hide from the initial position that Mika was in. However, I don't think a 5 is enough to straight up end the fight right here.
Yeah.
I do think
Bro,
that
what's
you will need to
happening?
go a bit higher. You do, however, shoot
Today
him,
we can't get a 6.
and like his upper body
That's
is
at least
almost
gonna
made
stop
of.
you from getting grabbed.
The upper body is almost made of like metal, so it dents when the bullets like hit it. It goes ding, and you see Mika stumbles back a bit, but immediately teleports out again, knowing that he's actually. Let me.
Oh my god.
Why did I get rid of him? Yeah, this is the
Wait,
guy
so-
that wiped you twice, by the way, or like almost did.
Yeah.
Let me put him on the side for
He's
now.
Bigger.
Bigger now.
So okay,
12.
Yeah,
no,
not this
19
time,
rolls. 19 rolls, no fucking 6s, by the way.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy. 2 of us rolled 6 times on an action and no 6.
Jesus.
Okay,
Jesus. There's 122
So-
rolls.
he's gonna make you wait for quite a while, like must be like 15-20 seconds, which feel like eternity when it comes to this guy teleporting around so fast. But
I
eventually,
desummoned Soldier of Heaven.
okay, yes, good, before he falls to
That's so it's
plummets
I don't
down.
have to like desummon him. I don't have to desummon him and resummon him. I just have to summon him. It's faster. And yeah, 20 seconds. Yeah, no. The only thing we can do is like just look around, right?
Okay, you look around, trying to look up at the sky. Georgia kind of looks up like, come on, and eventually, like, she summons the Tesla coil from 25 summons Tesla coil, like fucking, she's getting ready. I think Mika is going to. Yeah, that's pretty good. Emily,
Oh my god.
But
Emily, you're gonna get teleported away, Emily. You might wanna do something about that.
Yes. Is Sound of Silence close enough to do the intercept now?
Now he's yes.
All right.
You gotta roll
As I'm
well.
going to.
This is speed 100%, which is good for you actually.
Yep.
Like you can easily argue speed here.
Mm-hmm.
I'd
So I'm
say
gonna try to.
effectiveness is high because obviously if you take the feather, he's out cold, and position is again desperate. If you fail, you get teleported away. This is one chance,
Yep.
one kill.
All right. Come on. I didn't get a 6 in 5 rolls. Now I got it. Right.
Does
Like,
anyone wanna
now it's
give
like
yeah, sure.
basically guaranteed.
That's how math works.
Yeah, exactly. It's basically guaranteed. Okay, do we have any investments? Do we have any...
Yeah, you can have an investment, sure. Before I have to go in 5 minutes, you can have an investment.
True.
Come on, we need a big 6 so this can be the climactic roll. Right, so investment means I get one more dice, right?
Yeah.
Yes, one more.
Cool. Come on, 4d6, I gotta, come on. Let's fucking go!
Yo.
She might be
Singular
her.
6.
She might be
Finally!
her.
Nicely done, Emily. As Mika stretches his arm towards you, he probably expected this to be easier than that, because obviously his target is Moira, as far as you know. However, he did go for you in this case, probably trying to clear the field, make it easier for himself. But he was gravely mistaken, because Sound of Silence swoops in at insane speeds and like nabs that feather mid-flight and runs across here. And right before your eyes, before you even realize it actually, you just stare at Mika, featherless. He just like, his hand is hovering above Emily, and he just starts trembling. And eventually, like, this trembling gets really just gets worse and worse and worse, and eventually his body starts like shaking so hard that it contorts into itself, and like he starts to like diminish in size, like he folds into himself, and before you know it, all of this like weird folding motion dissipates into like a tiny cloud, and the feather just obviously Son of Silence has it now.
What? Wait, we did it?
You killed Mika. He underestimated the Son of Silence's speed.
Now I have a quick question.
Yes.
Since Anthony's like right next to her and everything, I want to pay attention to Moira's expression specifically. I want to try and see get into her head, see what she's feeling, see if you know.
You wanna
I'll
make
have
an
to go now,
awareness
though.
roll?
Yeah, Mastino.
See you all around, people. See you all
Bye,
around.
Mastino.
Boo-bye.
She didn't even get to shoot him. I'm sad.
Sad. And I'm gonna spend 2 spirit die on it.
Ooh, trying to psychoanalyze Moira, I see.
5 and a 4.
Exactly.
That's pretty good. She is happy that the threat was eliminated. Other than that, like, you don't sense any dissatisfaction, any sadness.
Yeah.
You just sense like, okay, we're safe now. And once
It's relief, basically.
relief. Yeah, you sense relief. And she in fact speaks up. Yes, that's good. Mika is a big problem.
Oh yeah, this is more than good. It's time to finally get some real firepower on our side.
I think Georgia does like a double take based on what you said, but like eventually, like,
Yeah, Anthony's also kind of like,
Yeah, Paul as well. Like, I was like, what?
but eventually goes,
What did you mean by this?
all right, guys. But eventually, like, snaps back to reality, like, oh, nice. Oh, well, that guy sucked. Teleporting around, just horrible.
Anthony kind of like sighs, like, like he didn't want, you know, something to die. Like, you know, but it's kind of had to. So
Okay, since Mastino has left, unfortunately, this is gonna be like a really short session, unusually short session. Like, we can't go much longer. However, I do wanna ask Emily, what does Sound of Silence do? What do you tell Sound of Silence to do right after getting the the
So,
feather?
SOS, do you know what to do with this thing?
SOS,
You know, maybe you have some sort of instinct or something?
Sound of Silence looks at the feather, all like glowing and like sparks almost coming off of it at the same time, with fascination and a bit of fear, maybe. He definitely feels something coming off of it, but like like a power emanating, but doesn't really know what to do with it. Nothing instinctual. Like, it's not like he grabbed it and immediately something immediately changed about Sound of Silence. But he's definitely feeling something. Maybe he needs to do something else here. Maybe there's more steps to this.
Yeah. You know, I would tell him to eat it, but he doesn't really have a mouth.
The natural
I
conclusion.
yeah. Sound of
Emily
Silence.
tries pricking her ring finger. She will have plucked all her fingers with the feathers.
Sound of Silence slowly floats towards the center while looking at the feather, and goes, I never had a feather. I know I should be feeling something right now, but I'm not quite sure what to feel.
Well, I have a little bit of an idea. Things only started happening for me when I stabbed myself with it. What if in order to merge into you, you have to stab yourself with it?
Sound of Silence is gonna lift his hand almost involuntarily. Like, you have some control over this thing, right? So you can kind of make it do things that maybe it doesn't necessarily want to do, at least a little bit. So he
Is that a
just
good
subconsciously
idea?
lifts the feather and like opens his other hand, but then goes looks up and like stops, looks up and goes. But is that a good idea?
Look, guys, as things are right now, we legitimately do not have a contingency. We do not have a win condition against David.
So we should just
I
roll the
think-
dice and see what happens.
Yeah.
Or we should just risk that you get harmed.
Okay,
Is that what you suggested?
Georgia at this point, and I think all of you are getting really, really suspicious of all Emily here.
Little bit.
No. I am saying that. I'm saying I'm looking at here, okay, and I hope that Anthony is looking at here as well, because like the prospect of us using the feather, what does it mean for her? For Moira, I mean.
Yeah.
Okay,
After
Moira.
all, it was said that the stand granting feather might kill people by doing that. I mean, specifically if like the feather was already in use, but like, Emily in a way already has a feather in use, so it could just kill her.
Well, technically she doesn't because the feather that created SOS is not her. Is not there.
Yeah, but it's still like linked to you, I feel.
That
Look.
is something that you.
I have a theory.
Okay, go ahead with your theory.
Most choristers, see, I remember the name. That's how you know I'm serious. They are connected to objects, right? Things, matter, dead matter. Silouan, who is seemingly the most central and important one, is connected to a skull. Now, what is a skull? It's a dead part of a human being. So, what if their proximity to a human represents their, capacity? In which case, SOS over here being linked to a full-on living human, well, he should be able to take all of them and then some. If Mr. Skullhead could do it.
It's not the worst logic.
I spaced out again. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Damn, you didn't hear the theory?
No, I didn't.
Oh my god. Okay,
I'm the GM, by the way. Like,
most
I'm the gym, by the way. Yeah.
Okay, most choristers are related to two objects, right? And the one chorister that seemingly is more important and provably can take more feathers is tied to a human skull, which is, well, it's a dead part of a human. Meaning that following that logic, a chorister like SOS, who is tied to a full-on living human, should be even more, should have even more capacity.
oh, okay. I get what you mean now. What I was thinking
a
about
wild
and what
assumption,
make me.
Emily.
Okay, I like that. Yeah.
That's a wild assumption, considering that you're alive and you're not 500 years old. 500,000 years old.
All I'm saying is,
Georgia,
if we don't try this,
Georgia
then
says. Yeah. Okay. Georgia says, what Mr. Titz is trying to say is that we just don't know. You can make all the assumptions you want, use logic and all that stuff, but we just don't know.
sure, we don't know. And Moira doesn't know, and Silouan doesn't know, which means, practically speaking, there is literally no way to know. So either we do it, or we don't. There's no way to get more info about this.
Well, okay, Paul is gonna just walk here like, what does Mrs. Fate have to say about this? And just like, just look at you like,
Well, look. It's not necessarily. The logic is not very sound. Just because I mean, we said inanimate objects, bones, even that of a human, are inanimate. And in your case, the only reason I suspect that Sound of Sounds is even capable of existing without his feather is because of you. Because it's draining your power. That doesn't mean that he's special or he has the capacity to be special in any way.
We're really coming in saying, Emily, you're not special.
I am built different.
I think that's very hasty and a leap of logic. We should just keep the feather safe. Besides, if
Oh my god!
Dawn
What, keep
and
it safe
Silouan,
for eternity?
if we need
We
to,
can't
maybe.
do that.
Listen, if Quiet Dawn and Silouan find out that Sound of Silence has the feather, now it is a target.
Well, maybe we're too strong to care by that point.
That is a leap of logic. We cannot seriously consider her suggestion.
What if we stab Anthony's corpse with it? I'm just saying.
What?
I'm just saying.
Everyone looks at
What the
Paul.
fuck is going on? Everyone
mean,
just slowly turns their heads at Paul.
I'm just saying, because like by Emily's logic, it's like, you know,
Anthony's?
Silouan is a skull, right? So like it's an inanimate human. So like, I mean, it brought him back to life. So like, I don't, you know what I mean? 'Cause, like, I'm saying that. Okay, listen. Obviously, the feathers have to do something with our souls, because like we get stands from our souls that are a reflection of our soul. But Emily did not have a stand, and then suddenly she awakes a stand just by being stabbed with the feathers. So what I'm saying is, what if we can bring souls and manipulate them using the feathers? It makes more sense than what Emily said, okay? I swear.
Anthony is looking at both Paul and Emily like they're crazy.
All right, so Anthony, let me get this straight. You are full in team. We just kind of keep it around.
I'm more on the side of not necessarily saying no, but saying we don't have to decide right now. We can talk about it a little bit.
Sit
We can
here
mull
and
over
wait
the
until
options.
David pulls another fast one on us.
I'm not even saying wait like a week. I'm saying like, I don't know. We just think about it a little. You don't have to do it right now. AKA, let's just like,
Yeah, the session is
know.
gonna end before the decision is made, of course. So, like,
yeah, AKA, I'm saying, hey, let's think about this and we can
That's not
talk.
wink wink.
Yeah.
unless, of course,
I see.
someone wants to
Maybe
do
we should
something.
wait to get Mastino's opinion. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Exactly. It basic, and Anthony's gonna say this part of that's their scout. They are far away. We have at the very least a few hours, so we don't have to decide this second.
If that's their scout, if we leave from here, they have no idea where we are.
Yeah,
That's a
that's
good idea.
probable.
Also, and Paul is gonna say this: if we put the feather in one object, it's risky because we don't know what personality that feather will have. But at the same time, Silouan has never encountered, would have never encountered that feather before, so he would know nothing about it.
Also, Silouan's personality never changed when he was merging with the feathers.
Yeah. Well, you're not Silouan.
You know- Wait, yeah. Oh, okay now.
We gotta put the feather on a gun. That's honestly like the most thing I think I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Wait.
Honestly,
You know
I
what?
think that if we consider putting the feather in something, we should consider putting it in an object that someone has that's like something meaningful to them. Because if it's gonna take the form of the object's stand, rather than putting it in something random, if we put it in something that we have attachment to, maybe that personality will then also have attachment to us and be willing to help, like
Emily's
help
going
for
to
What
that.
if we put it in Tony's hat?
take a few steps back and like tell some of Samus to also take a few steps back so that nobody can like just try to like rush and grab it from her. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We are going to have a discussion about this. After which, I am going to decide what's gonna happen with the feather.
What?
Emily, you do not want to do this.
Well, that's why I'm giving you a
Anthony
chance to
raises a
convince me
finger and
otherwise.
goes, you know, even you just saying that lowers the probability that we let you.
It's 4 against 1 right now.
Yeah,
Emily.
Moira also just steps forward like, you don't want to do this. It's too hasty.
I changed my mind. You should do it, Emily.
You know, you guys doing this is also making me like more likely just stop the feather.
Oh God. Georgia
Oh, she's got
also.
mad with power.
Georgia continues as well. And if we get the feather, if we stab it into someone, why should it be you? I mean,
Don't
Because
say-
I
don't.
got the feather, and also my stand is the only one that might be compatible with it.
Put the feather down, Emily. Put the feather down.
drop the feather.
Drop the feather. Walk away.
Oh my God.
Look, I just say,
Okay.
I just said that we're gonna have a discussion about this, okay? And after that, we'll see.
I think you misunderstand, Emily. You're not the decider here.
Whoa. Okay. Let's do that.
Well,
Let's
I
do
have the
that.
feather, and my stand is faster than any of your stands. Okay, maybe it's about as fast as like you know, as Anthony's, but Anthony's further away than that my stand is to its own wrist. So you know, physically speaking, yes, I do.
Can I summon Soldier of Heaven and freeze SOS real quick?
Oh my God.
Just
The moment I
would
see
be
it go to
a-
summon it, I will just stab the fucking feather to my wrist.
I do
Like-
think that it's faster for. That's why I think we should end the session right here because we're gonna make decisions that exclude Mastino's opinion, right? So we're in this situation now.
Maybe he wants to shoot me in the head.
Emily
you
is
know,
still
if I say that,
holding,
yeah, like-
still holding the feather. In a sense,
Emily has
she
gone
can
mad with
control.
power.
Yeah. But she's in control of her destiny right now. Like if she wants to do it, she can. So she's in a position of power right now, and we're gonna.
I don't think I'm.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Okay, if the GM says so, fine.
I don't want to do something that like what if Mastino wanted to say? I'm just gonna shoot him. No.
I think
have line of sight.
I think
She
what,
has line of sight.
what Raxi is saying is that we're going to pause at this very moment
Yes.
and then come right back next time.
Yes, exactly. We're gonna pause exactly here, and we're gonna come back at this exact moment.
We continued.
Don't want to. I don't want to do something hasty without Mastino present. All right, we did manage to just stretch it to 2 hours and 20 minutes. So yeah, that's all right. That's all right. All right, well,
Emily has gone mad with power.
Yeah.
What would happen? What would happen if he stopped himself? That's pretty big mystery.
Yup.
You don't have any evidence. Okay, so what you know about the feather is that David has tried to stab people with it. After SOS was created, but it just ended up
And they
killing
die.
them. Yeah, people die when he just stabs random people with it. So once the feather has created something, it cannot create it again. Like the thing that it has created has to die first. So basically, Son of Silence's feather is useless. Like even if you stabbed someone with it or something with it, it wouldn't create a new stand because Son of Silence is alive.
Also, that's kind of fascinating because the default way of killing choristers is plucking away the feather. Son of Silence is a chorister without a feather.
Yes.
That's why I think that you and the feather are still linked, actually.
Yeah, like they are linked
Sure,
in that way, but you don't know just how far that goes. Does that mean that
exactly.
Son of Silence cannot receive another feather? Maybe, maybe not.
Well, even if we are, like, it's not like Silouan didn't have a feather. He had a feather when he merged with the others, so that shouldn't be prohibitory.
Did Silouan merge with the others? Am I forgetting something?
He did. That is what he wants to do. That is his whole purpose.
It's what he wants to do, but he hasn't done
what
it
he
yet.
has said, because obviously you haven't gotten a straight answer about this. What you know is that when the feathers get together in the same place, something will happen. And that something is probably takes the form of a power-up of sorts that is like a stand, and then
here's the thing though. Because Silouan has like a want to form together, because we can't take everything Silouan said at face value, but we can assume that quite a bit of it is the truth. Because if it was an entire lie, then it would be much harder to like keep around. So it's probably a thing of he told us a lot of the truth, but not all of the truth. And one of the things he said is that he has a feeling that he just wants to. It's entirely possible that as soon as the feathers merge together, all of the feathers' personalities will reconverge into whatever they were, and all of them, in a way, cease to be.
Silouan's motivations were, I would say, the most straightforward thus far. It seems like, okay, I want to get all the feathers together because I feel like I should.
In a way, Sound of Silence had a very similar thing of just wanting to know what he was.
Yeah, which means like reuniting with his feather.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, in a way, they just kind of want to.
Yeah, all I'm saying is, to me, it's almost like
the pattern does break with Jara, who, on his own accord, isolated himself.
To me, it almost like
I guess you don't know
it
everything
seems like
about
an
him.
opportunity to put another almost like primary personality, because it seems like in the other cases, Silouan was the primary personality. Now, if we have the feathers absorbed into SOS, maybe SOS could be the primary personality, and that way
It's
it
not a
doesn't
bad
reset the
logic.
universe. Yeah, that is the idea, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a bad logic. Actually, I was going to propose something very similar whenever we were talking about it.
Yeah. Then the escalation started.
Yeah, then the escalation started, and now we're like, okay, well, Emily, you're kind of going mad with power here.
You mean when you were talking to Moira? Like at the start of the session?
Yeah, I was considering saying it. I just didn't. I was going to bring it up again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you you've been misled. Let me just put it like that.
Look, I want to talk about it, right? I just don't want the feather taken from me, because at least from Emily's standpoint, this is the only ticket she has to maybe be able to actually beat David and get done with all of this.
I just want to talk. I just want
to talk.
Yeah, but of course it has to have a little bit of there has to be at least a little bit of selfishness in there, right? Because
definitely there is a little bit of you know.
If she was thinking solely logically, she would understand that if she does it when we all say no, we are at worst killing her, and at best leaving her alone, and she definitely can't do it on her own.
And she's under the impression that the universe is gonna reset if she's not present. So like, what do you accomplish by then? Nothing. Like that's also one of the things that's like tying you to this quest now. As far as you're aware, quitting only means that you make it more possible for Silouan to, or whoever it is,
Yeah.
to just.
It's almost like
reset
a
the
little
loop.
bit of like. It's funny because it's both character progression and anti-progression. Because now she's taking the quest very seriously.
Yeah,
Before she
Yeah.
didn't really give a shit. But like that also means that now she's gonna do anything to like beat David, break the loops, and just be done with this. You know?
Yeah. In a way, her motivation is the exact same.
Yeah.
It's just be done with it as quick as possible.
Yeah. But now she's way more motivated about it.
Yeah.
all right. Well,
Paul's motivation is let's take the feather and put it in a museum, but that's besides the point right now.
I think obviously Paul at this point, like, okay, I mean, the fucking universe will reset.
Yeah, like not yet, not yet.
Not yet.
But his end game. His end game is put the feather in the museum.
Basically, yeah.
Jeez. Okay. Well, that was session 26, The Devil's Choir Part 4.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Right then.
yeah, that was very interesting. That was very interesting.
That was a fun
Yup.
session.
That was the quickest victory we've ever gotten.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It obviously had to do with Mastino had to go away, but the result is the same. You got a feather.
Yeah.
It's the how's it called? It's the most quick victory, just followed by the most complicated aftermath.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of don't know what's happening right now. Everyone's deceiving us. Everyone's
KP,
lying.
welcome. Also, thank you, Don't Laughy, for being on the chat this whole time. But yeah,
What happened? A lot of things happened.
Good morning, KP. I guess wherever you are.
Good morning.
Oh, KP. Oh, KP, the things you have missed.
Yeah.
Emily has
love
gone mad with power.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Emily is the only one still moving up with her head in the game.
Stuff.
We're at the verge.
A
We're at the
lot.
verge of PvP. Basically, is what's happening.
Yeah, we're on the verge of PvP.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we have to end the session right about now.
Mm-hmm.
Also, barely any 6 somehow.
Yeah, barely. The only 6 was the one that the one that got the feather.
True.
Yeah.
True. Very
That's
fitting.
how many rolls? That's like 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and 3, 29. 29 rolls. If you count from the beginning.
And only 1 6?
1
Jesus.
6.
That's actually very unlucky.
Impossibility.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, no, this was an insane session.
Quite
You can watch it
a
later.
hell of a position you're in. I'm really curious to see what will happen next.
Yeah.
Emily going full High School Musical Zac Efron giving her the game. Yeah, Emily's just looking at all of you and going like, bet on me, you know?
Something else that I've been wondering is it's possible if we make another that whatever personalities the feathers have isn't formed by the object necessarily, and it's the personality is tied to each distinct feather.
You don't have any evidence to suggest.
There's no evidence.
Yeah.
It's kind of a like, this could be how it works.
Yeah, one way or another, we are moving into uncharted territory.
Yeah. Well, how like
Yeah.
as far as the characters are aware, they don't have anything to do with each other. The personality of the chorister versus what object they manifested from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The logic behind it, by the way, is that if the feathers are all part of a different being that is no longer together, in theory, each feather could represent a different part of that being. That's the logic.
True. That's also
That's interesting.
That's also a cool idea.
Like, is there a mother goose somewhere that just the feathers come from. You know what I mean? Like a chicken somewhere. That's the big bad. It has to be.
All right. Well, the plot thickens. We'll
Indeed, it does.
we'll see next time what happens here. For now, thank you everybody so much for watching. This has been session
Yeah, thanks for coming in,
26,
chat.
The Devil's Squire Part 4. Thank you so much, KP98, Don Laffy, for being in chat. And thank you everyone else for watching the VODs and continuing to watch the series. I don't know what other to what else to say.
Goodbye.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
thank you. That.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh yeah, goodbye. Yeah. True.
If you think of any theories, guys, please fucking let us know, because like I have no idea what's happening right now.
True.
Apparently, we can't.
You're not
can't
really
trust
supposed
anybody.
to. You're not really supposed to. Yeah.
Love me some theory.
Yeah.
So
Any
not
theories
saying
would be
much this
cool
time.
to.
Bro is 90% of the chat. Like, what is he talking about? I love you, don't laugh, but please. No. You're 90% of the chat, my man.
True.
My person.
Keeping this whole thing alive.
Right.
All right. Well, let's not do it anymore. We're gonna end the stream now. Thank you so much, guys, and we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.